Hello and welcome back to the second part of the experiment where we create the perfect player but we make him San Milanese. And you may have already noticed San Marino at 191st, which obviously isn't as bad as what they were when we started, but it's worse off than when we left. So they were sitting up here. They were sitting quite high up when we left, sitting about 164th. They sort of suck around between the 170 and 165 mark for a long period. Then it just kind of went wrong. They dropped all the way down to 197th. They did beat the Faroe Islands 9-0. Alessandro Del Piero getting 5 of the goals, which is brilliant. Del Piero getting quite a few goals as well. That's in 2022. So we'll go forward. So yeah. Now this is where we left them, I believe, 2021. Yeah, about halfway through this, yeah, we saw the Lithuania match, and then, not great. They picked up a win against the Faroe Islands, drew against Azerbaijan. They then beat Gibraltar, Del Piero getting 2. Drew with Gibraltar there in the European qualifiers. Oh wait, that means that they were not the lowest seed in the European qualifiers that year. Because Gibraltar would have been, because Gibraltar are ranked 193rd. But at the time, they would have been the worst team in the world. So, yeah. They then beat Liechtenstein, drew with Malta, and beat Azerbaijan again. And drew with Azerbaijan there. So, they're not doing too bad. Oh. But then they just lost everything. I mean, my guess would be Del Piero might have been injured or something, like all year, like with a serious injury, because obviously I can't see. Oh wait, oh, there he is. Played a 7.4, 7.6. He didn't play in that one, nor that one, or that one, or that one. Yeah, he had an injury at some point. He was there. So that was the last game he played. He played against Moldova. And he missed all the other games coming back for the Serbia match. So he was out for almost a year, it seems. Possibly. He might have had a lot of niggling injuries that just haven't happened around the international breaks, possibly. But so far this year, they've lost to Azerbaijan, which is a team they've kind of dominated recently. But they beat Liechtenstein 3-0. So not doing great, still obviously not qualified for any tournament, not going well, but the quality of play hasn't really improved. Elia Bendietti, who is a real player, is now playing in the Belgian top flight with Sint-Truidense and is their number 1 choice goalkeeper. Sort of not anymore. He was for a couple of seasons their number 1 keeper after joining on a free, and then kind of dropped into second choice. I suppose maybe he's getting older. That could be why. But he was already a real goalkeeper, so he wasn't affected by this experiment. But then all the new players coming through, they're playing in like what? Yeah, the Serie D. This guy's not even got a club. He was playing for Los Angeles Laguna. Yeah, they're not great. They don't seem amazing. If we have a look. He's 50. I mean, it's not 50. Isn't terrible. It's about what? I don't even know. Probably slightly worse than National League North South, but it's not great, is it? But Del Piero is now at Bayern Munich, so he moved away. So that's a positive. If we look at his career stats, so when we left him, it would have been this season. So he just got 20 goals in 38 games. The next season he got 14 goals, 7 assists in 35, 16 and 14 in 31. So that's quite a decent improvement. Still getting an average of 7.91, same as the last season, but playing less games and getting more goals and more assists. So I don't know, a bit odd. And then he had 23 goals and 8 assists. That's his best goal scoring season ever. And then he had, okay, so it must have been, yeah, so he left in January after getting 12 goals, 3 assists in 16 games, joining Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga with 10 appearances, 12 goals, 4 assists, and then 22 appearances, 10 goals, 6 assists. The season just gone. So is he not, he might not, that could be the injuries. Let's have a look actually. Ooh, yeah, he tore his hamstring, broke his leg. So he would have broken his leg, been out for 5 months. So he'd come back. Oh, he might have rushed him back early. Because that's not 5 months. That's almost 5 months. About 4.5 months, or 4 months. 4 months, 3 weeks. So he brought him back a week early, so he wasn't fully fit. And he clearly tore his hamstring, leaving him out for another 2 months. So he missed 7 months of the season. And yeah, it's kind of hindered his career a little bit. You know, he's never really had a serious injury before. He had a double hernia 2 months right near the beginning of his career when he was a teenager. But now, yeah, quite lucky that didn't happen, say, when he's 30, because that could hinder his career a lot. If we look at his achievements, go to his awards, let's go to his landmarks, see what he's won. So he's won the Bundesliga twice since joining. He won the Community Shield, the Premier League, Community Shield, FA Cup, Premier League, Community Shield, Premier League, Club World Cup, Super Cup, Community Shield, but he's not won the Champions League since he was 19. He's Golden Shoe runner-up in Germany, despite not playing a full season. So that's pretty darn impressive. First Division Team of the Week. He's never really had a chance in the Bundesliga to get a consistent run of games, it seems, with all the injuries he had, especially that 7 months out. World Golden Ball 3rd place in 2024. Best player in Europe. So he beat Dele Alli, beat Paul Pogba, and was the best player in Europe. Yeah, that's pretty decent. He wasn't even in the top 3 there, obviously. Got injured in March, obviously switched clubs as well in January, and he's not in that one either. So he won it 2 years in a row, but then injuries have stopped him from even getting in the top 3 the next couple of years. Surprisingly that Messi hasn't won it since 2017-2018. He's now an assistant manager. Not a great one, mind. Suarez won it then. He's now also an assistant manager, 39. With that far in the future, Suarez is 39. And Ronaldo is a manager having... None of the... You'd think these players, someone would go, oh, we'll take him. Just because of the name. Paul Pogba's 33. Ugh. It's a weird thing to think about, isn't it? Dybala's 32. Dele Alli's 30. Jeez Louise. Getting right into the future now. Oh, wow. Okay, so it was 56 million up front, 82 million with add-ons. Man United signing for free. Kind of easy for them. Let's have a look at Bayern Munich quickly. They're managed by Unai Emery, who's only recently joined them. Had an interesting career. Left Paris Saint-Germain in 2020 to manage Spain. Then went to manage Barcelona for a year before moving to Bayern Munich. They've won it. So they didn't start off great, finishing 3rd, 2nd, and then now they've won it multiple years in a row, and they've won it again. You know, easy. And Del Piero is their key man. Man United, since he left, have won the league. I mean, it's not an issue for them, I think. I mean, I've never seen a team and football manager dominate so much as Man United. It's a little ridiculous, I would say. Have a look at La Fiorita. So they're now a professional team. They are insecure financially. Still playing at the 500-seater ground. Obviously, not getting much attendance. 1,777. I would say you should increase the size of your ground a little bit because they're clearly selling it out. And they're not really insecure financially. They're in the positive. Not really upgraded their youth facilities either. Kind of disappointing. Kind of would hope that they do better, but do seem to have quite a different squad. Ivory Coast, Hungary. This is their key man. Let's have a look at him. Okay, he's 100. He's a League 2 quality player. That's how good they've become. They can now get League 2 quality players as their key man. Up to a full 1-star reputation and getting into Champions League second qualifying is decent, isn't it? Oh, and that's only they must have not done quite as well recently. Yeah, they've been going out in the second qualifying leg for the last couple of years, and that must have affected the league, and they've had dropped back. So they have to start the first, but they can get through that quite easily because they're a professional team with League 2 quality players. They can kind of TNS it, I guess. What else we need to see? The injuries has kind of hampered his career a little bit. As you can see, he is still amazing. His leadership has gone up to 19 now. We think Daniel Iglesias is a good player. 20 finishing. Damn. 117 goals and 167. Yeah. Hopefully Bayern play with 2 strikers. No, they do not. That is going to be a tough person to displace, I think. He is their key man, but he's only got 16 finishing. So, and they're both complete forwards as well. That could be tough for him. But he's got 32 goals and 62 caps for San Marino, so he's absolutely dominating in terms of that. If you have a look at their records, how many does he now hold? He's their all-time top goal scorer, most goals in a season, most goals in a match, most assists, highest average rating, most player of the matches. Not their youngest player. Nicola Colonna is their youngest player. Who is... How good is this guy? He's terrible. He's not even got a decent potential. He's not their most cap player yet, but he's getting there quickly. He's, what, 24? Yeah, and he's already got 62 caps, and this guy's got 97. He's going to easily do it. Fastest goal, obviously, in case you didn't know, David Gualtieri versus England, 17th of November 1993 after 8 seconds. It was until Christian Benteke scored earlier this year the fastest goal ever in World Cup qualifying. Youngest goal scorer, Alessandro Del Piero against the Faroe Islands. This guy's their oldest goal scorer, Matteo Vittioli. He's also their most capped player. So there you go. And he must have retired recently because you can't click on him. He's just gone. Most expensive player, Alessandro Del Piero. 65 million euros or 56 million pounds. Biggest defeat, it's 13-0 loss against Germany. They've done that twice. Biggest win, 9-0 against the Faroe Islands. Come on, there you go. Highest attendance, 5,500 versus Germany. Lowest, 1,204 versus the Faroe Islands. So, yeah, he's kind of dominating that. Oh, look at that. La Fiorita spending 12 grand and 7 grand on people. That is something else. Okay, so yeah, so their fastest goals. He scored after 36 seconds against the Faroe Islands. So, yeah, that is successful. I would say he's had a decent little career so far. Valued at 67 million on 1.33 million per month until 2028. So he signed a long-term deal. He's only 24. He's going to be amazing. Whether he can help San Marino out is down to La Fiorita. They've got to improve their facilities. They're now a professional club, but obviously their facilities aren't great. But they win everything. They don't lose. That's really all there is to it. They don't lose. If we have a look at the last time they lost. This is not part of the experiment now. So I just want to see when was the last time they lost domestically. So let's go up to the most recent season. And it's done that again. That's really annoying. Okay, so the last time they lost was in the 2021 season against Juvenes Dagona on the 28th of February 2021. That's a little ridiculous. Yeah, a little ridiculous. Most wins in a season 18, most points 54. Highest transfer fee paid is that? That's actually nothing. Should be like a couple million for Del Piero. Highest average rating is still Del Piero. Del Piero, he dominates everything. He really does. Youngest goal scorer, Del Piero, 14 years old. Most games without winning is 4. Most games lost in a row is 2. Most games without losing, 29. Is that the whole season, isn't it? That's 18. Pretty sure there's more than that. That doesn't seem right. Like if they've gone 5 seasons or 5 years without losing, it's got to be more than 29 games without losing, surely. Surely. This is the longest unbeaten run any team has ever had. Ever. But we're going to end it there, I think. I can't think of anything else to cover. I'm getting so weak that I'm just going over La Fiorita now, his original club. Oh, they're moving stadium. They are moving. They're moving to the La Fiorita Stadium. I didn't notice that. 2,550 capacity. That's why their finances are insecure. They're building a stadium. So maybe when we come back at 2031, they'll have this new stadium. They'll improve these facilities. Maybe, just maybe, Del Piero can truly help San Marino in the long term by improving San Marino football, helping this club get some money in those early seasons in the Champions League. It's helped them massively for a club. They were amateur at the beginning, if you remember. So 10 years ago, in 2016, they were an amateur team who basically lost every game ever in Europe. Now they're a professional team getting to the second qualifying round in the Champions League every year. Moving into a new stadium, you never know. This could be something special, I think. I think this could be really special. This could be the best experiment I've ever done. But thank you for watching. Please like if you enjoyed the experiment. Subscribe if you want to see the next part of this. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.